Welcome back to the second half of the show. Thank you for hanging around. Thank you. We're running approximately 35 minutes beyond schedule. What can you fucking do? So what we're going to start this second half off with is my Operation U-Tree inspired celebrity pedo quiz. So I'd like two volunteer contestants, like this man here. It, dog shit, fucking bastard, you are not it, you. Hey, what would I rather have? One of these sweaty men on that thick bird. It's a no-brainer, isn't it? Come on. It keeps it a bit less sexist if she's up here trying to win them, isn't it? Alright. What's your name, young man? Kit Kat. Kit Kat, give him a round of applause. Alright, mine's only got 4 fingers, so it's a proper name. Show him your missing finger. There you go. He can do that thing where he pretends he's up his arsehole. He hasn't even got to break the sphincter. So what's this lady's name?
Lisa.
Kit Kat and Lisa, little ripple, come on. I'll quickly explain to you and to everyone assembled. I've got 10 poems here that I've written. Each one refers to a specific celebrity that's been involved in U-Tree or some kind of paedophilia scandal. Please bear in mind, I wrote these about a year ago, so some of them have since been cleared. So tonight we'll be mostly convicting on a no smoke without fire basis. No different to the UK press. So, right, Lisa, you can go first, you're the fittest. On Animal Hospital, I'll read the poem right then, at the end of it, and you might have a clue who it was. At the end of the poem, just say you think the celebrity pedo, or possible pedo, alleged pedo, is. We're talking, no one's filming, are they, fuck's sake. Right, right. On Animal Hospital, I stood and cried when I learned the dog had just died. I was a national treasure, but born in Australia. I couldn't stop touching girls' genitalia. Lisa. Roll Paris! That's a good start. 1-0, pressure's on, Kit Kat. Right. My language is flowery. I do match reports. Underage girls are never far from my thoughts. On TV in the 70s, I presented It's a Knockout, but now you picture me with a kid and my cock out. Stuart Hall. Stuart Hall! One apiece. This is quite an hard one, this, Lisa, aren't you ready? I'm a comedian, I'm jolly and scouse. In the 70s, I molested a boy in my house. Don't shout out, please. A little clue is he has since been cleared. Jolly gap-toothed scouse comedian. It's fucking Tarba! She's got it! 2-1. Putting you back under pressure, Kit Kat. I've got silver hair, but my eyebrows are black. Girls say I'm partial to a sexual attack. It's not Alistair Darling. I controlled the press, but it's not gone how I hoped, due to 7 girls I fondled and groped. Much clever. Of course it fucking is. 2-all! Right, put you back under pressure, Lisa. In a long-run TV soap since the start I've been. For 63 years I've appeared on your screen. Some call me boring, but that's just an act. I raped a girl in the 60s, that's an actual fact. It's not a fact, it has been cleared, that's out of date, sorry. Ken Barlow from Coronation Street, get up! 3-2. Right, you ready, Kit Kat? The pressure's on now, and it's a sudden death situation. I was a DJ known by my initials, until I got suspended by station officials. The U-Tree policeman gave me a grilling. My name sounds like a popular sandwich filling.
diddly drummers.
Fucking hell, he's pulled it out the bag. Now I can throw it over. This is for a bonus point at 3-all. What is the popular sandwich thing it sounds like? He's fucking done it. Quick on the draw, fucking hell. Bacon tomato, Bill T. It'd been around the 80s with a Big Mac chain, so all we press with Salt Lake City was only 60 bucks. Get a free Big Mac. Right. No one remembers that. Right. 41. Right. You ready? I sing in a band and I like to eat crepes. That's not true, but it rhymes with the next line. I sing in a band and I like to eat crepes. I share a name with a gay bloke from Steps. Hold on. Am I in trouble? The answer's not maybe. I was convicted of conspiring to stick my cock in a baby. It's not very nice, but it is factually accurate. Ian Watkins. 4 apiece. Right, Kit Kat, you ready? I'm a fictional mechanic. My crimes are not mild. I stand accused of 6 counts of raping a child. Been cleared.
Michael Lavelle, Kevin Webster.
He fucking knows, doesn't he? Knowledge is power. Right, Lisa. I've lost count. What is it? Is it 1 up? 5-4. I was a pop star, but my career unfurled when I took my computer into PC World. I sang rock and roll, but my music was glam. Then I cleared off to Thailand and Vietnam. I used to wear shoulder pads and platform shoes. I subjected chinky kids to sexual abuse. Gary Glitter, leader of the gang. Give a round of applause. That's 5 apiece, isn't it? Is that right? Is it 5-all? Right, shit. Well, I think I'm going to have to do this as a tiebreaker. I'm a god-bothering pop star. That was a dead eat. I spent a lot of time writing this. This took up to 15 minutes early on, so I'm just going to read it. They're both got it. I'm a god-bothering pop star. Alright, fucking hell. Spunking, I'm spunking. Can't stop spunking. I'm a god-bothering pop star, real name Harry Webb. Last week my career hit a low ebb. There'll be a mass suicide of people's mums if it turns out I'm partial to little boys' bums. One more tiebreaker then. Oh, here we are. Fuck's sake. Right, you ready? Right, fingers on the trigger. I was a DJ and friend to the stars. Famous for my tracksuits and smoking cigars. He's fucking won it. Give him a round of applause. I've started soul finish. At charity events, I always got a booking. I think over 400 kids when no one was looking. Of course, it was Jimmy Savile, so please give Kit Kat a round of applause as he takes away the big bag of wet mates. Thank you very much, and well done, you. And that you, Lisa. Let's wait for the MP3 player come on, and I'm going to start the second half of the set. So, welcome back to the second half. This is another one of my new album, Japs iTunes. And this is, you know, Mike Lee, kind of famous for his gritty, kitchen sink kind of suburban dramas. I think if he ever put one of them to music, it will be this next song. Me and my girlfriend, we were getting on great. We were so in love. I found my soulmate. So one day when she popped up the bank, I went for some of her knickers to sniff while I had a wink. I went through her washing bin and I found a skirt, a couple of bras and well, we did sweatshirt. So I stripped myself naked, I put on a bra and got back in a washing bin, but this time I went too far. That was the end of her and me. Etched on my retina I couldn't unsee. Her period pants, they were big, they were old, they were baggy and stained. Her period pants, the moment that I saw them, no love remained. Next thing I know, she caught me in the act. She forgot her bank card and had to pop back. She was crying and screaming. She wasn't best pleased. I said, "Do you think you're grossed out? What the fuck are these?" What I found there, you wouldn't hang on the line. It was an old friend of hers, but no friend of mine. Her period pants, I knew that our love had ended that day. Her period pants, the elastic had perished and the lace was all grey. Her period pants, round my neck to be a duster, it's a matter of pride. Her period pants, the moment that I saw them was when our love died. She wears them with a menstruating fanny inside. It's the jelly old gusset that I couldn't avoid. Period pants. Thank you. And this next one I'm going to do. So what I should have done was just got to Scotland and got myself a pair of extra large size rubber gloves. I wanted to show off one of my piece of celebrity memorabilia. This used to be like a Jeremy Beadle. Not really, I got it from the bins around the back of Heathrow Airport. Anyone want to smell Diana Ross? Nothing like being topical, is it? This one's off my first album. I have a little wank and I have a little cry. And this one's called Wank the Dog. I got him from the pet shop. They said he was a guard dog. The only thing that's fierce about him is his constant hard on. He gets all excited when I'm giving him a biscuit. He gets a bit of dog's cheese on his little lipstick. And one time I smelled it and of course it stank. He just can't leave his cock alone, that's why we call him Wank. Wank the dog, wank the dog. Pull on a marigold and wank the dog. Wank the dog, wank the dog. Pull on a marigold and wank the dog. Come on Wank, let's have a little cuddle on the sofa. We're not watching Animal Hospital anymore though. It may not be a pedigree, but he's always got a drop of white wee-wee for me. So I followed him around with a square of toilet paper. Don't bend down when he's around, cause he will try and rape ya. I took him to the vets who said that he could chop his cods off. But I quite like relieving him, so I told him to sort off. My dog's Randy, he's very, very randy. The only way to calm him down's to give him a hand shandy. Wank the dog, wank the dog. Pull on a marigold and wank the dog. Sing along, wank the dog, wank the dog. Pull on a marigold and wank the dog. What are you telling me off for, Mum? I was only rubbing his tummy. Pull on a marigold and wank the dog. Thank you very much. I always think, what would Bono from U2 do at this point? Good catch. I did see Mike backstage having a wank into that, mate, so careful there. This one I'm going to do. Statistically, when you get this many people, particularly this many blokes in one room, I know there's going to be at least one, possibly two, maybe even three, maybe four, maybe five, maybe six, up to a dozen blokes that will be able to relate directly to this next song. I'd like to dedicate this to any of them. This is all about losing a bet on a building site with disastrous consequences. Bear with us. This was never the way I planned, not my intention. I was labouring on a building site, doing an extension. It's not what I'm used to. I just needed the cash in hand. I lost the bet with Dave the bricklayer, and as a forfeit I had to suck his gland. I sucked all the blood, I didn't like it, the taste of his cheesy lipstick. I sucked all the blood, can't deny it. I knew I should have took that job at Quick Pick. It felt so wrong, how it seemed strangely apt, when everyone stood in a circle and clapped. I sucked all the blood, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. And so the next day back on site, lots of banter followed. How was I supposed to know? I didn't have to swallow. It's not what proper blokes do, not how they should behave. I can't show my face down the pub, since I nosed off that pricky Dave. I sucked all the blood, I didn't like it, the feel of his veiny buckskin. I sucked all the blood, can't deny it, cause someone Facebooked a photo of it. It felt so well, it took so long to think that I was doing it wrong. I sucked all the blood, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Us blokes, we don't do things by half, and on site they like to have a laugh. And sometimes someone gets sucked off, and someone films it on their mobile phone. Ain't no big deal, but don't show his wife. She's bound to take it out of context. I sucked all the blood, I didn't like it. It didn't help me and I washed his helmet. I sucked all the blood, can't deny it. It tasted like a bag of Watsons. It felt so wrong, it tasted so rank. I wish that I'd just give him a wank. I sucked all the blood, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Thank you. Thank you, Nat. This next one is another one off my new album, Jeps iTunes. Last year, I got my girlfriend pregnant, and so, hey, thanks mate. So I rang around some of my mates who've got families for a bit of advice, but none of them were allowed out. So in the true tortured songwriter tradition, I put my feelings down into music, and I'm going to play the song for you now. And this is called The Abortion Song.
Look at me, I'm in no state for bringing up a kid. So what
of that Venus. Gotta be the most cheerful song about bullshit ever. Now she knows I'm up to something, she's taking extra care. She's gone all paranoid and won't let me touch her down there. If I'm honest, I think I know what she's concerned about. Is I'll sneak a coat, hang her up her tooth and hook the Venus out. Or I could run her lock off, chuck her downstairs, stick her in the knuckle when she's unawares, smack her in the bum, keep making a jump, try and convince her it'll be but with a stump. I can't let this situation beat us. I've got to get rid of that Venus. I won't let this embryo defeat us. I've got to get rid of that fetus. Thank you very much. Thank you. There is a little bit of good news at the end of that bleak story. She did get rid of it. Well, good news for me, but not for her. She works in the chip shop now. Everyone calls her abortion of chips. My career's at an all-time low. Now, normally to try and win the audience back after that one, I normally now play my greatest minor internet hit out of all of them. And a lot of people say to me, "Kunt, why do you think this is your greatest minor internet hit out of all your quite great minor internet hits?" And I think that's because people know this is a song that means the most to me. This dates back to the day in the early 80s when I was a little boy and my granddad picked me up, he put me on his knee and he said to me, "Kunt," he said, "I'm going to teach you a word now to take into life for when something small goes wrong." And I said, "What's that word, Grandad?" He said, "It's the word fuck sticks." Thank you. So what I'd like to do in this Hello Bingo Hall, I would like for the first time ever, apart from last night, to give you a bit of fuck sticks and you all give me a bit of fuck sticks back. Are we in? Alright, let's give it a go. Fuck sticks! Fuck sticks! Right, that was quite, don't jump the fucking gun. I'll get around to that, there's plenty of time for that. Alright, I'm quite happy with that, but I reckon people could dig a little bit deeper and give me another one. Let's give it a go. Fuck sticks! Fuck sticks! Right, that's the level of commitment I'm after all the way through, right? But the story don't end there. I want to take you back to that day in the early 80s. I've got to get down off my granddad's lap and he's picked me up. He's put me back on his lap and he's given me a Worth's Original to retain my attention. Now, in case you don't know, Worth's Originals are sweets kept in the pockets of paedophiles. But this was the early 80s. It was a much more innocent time. The paedos hadn't caught the addictive qualities for kids yet. So it was an innocent gesture of family love. My granddad said to me at this point, he said, "I've got another phrase to teach you for when something slightly worse than a fuck sticks moment goes wrong." You were shouting it a minute ago, now you're fucking talking to him. This is the phrase I'm after. What's the phrase that my granddad taught me on that day?
Mother's cunt.
The one she shouted a minute ago. Come on, you silly bitch. Come on. Don't ask him. You fucking know you shouted it a minute ago. You're a goldfish. Come on. Mother's cunt. Of course it is. It's still alright to do that? I don't know. I haven't done it since the playground in 1985. I just find myself doing it again. Right. So, of course, yeah, the other phrase for when something slightly worse than a fuck sticks moment happens is mother's cunt. So what I'd like to do here tonight for the first time ever in this esteemed big old, now this used to be a sexy cinema before. This was apparently the cinema where John Leslie first got fingers on Catherine Zeta-Jones. She didn't want it, he just forced them up there. He had a lucky escape though, didn't he? Because she ended up giving old Michael Douglas Big C of the... from her... Might not do that bit ever again. Right, so... I'm going to give you a bit of fuck sticks. You all please give me a bit of mother's cunt. Fuck sticks! Mother's cunt! Right, let's give that one more go. Fuck sticks! Mother's cunt! happy with that. That's the level of commitment I'm after. I want that all the way through this song, right? Because otherwise it does start to feel a little bit awkward if it drops off towards the end. Alright, so now as a rule of thumb, if you don't know the fuck sticks, if you don't know the song that well, just look after the fuck sticks and the mothers come to look after themselves. Thank you, and this one is Fuck Sticks. This is an actual number 63, minor UK hit single. Shut her up, will ya? Not in a get in the van kind of way. Now my old granddad had a word he used when things went wrong. To introduce this word to you, I put it in a song. So every time this word gets used, his memory lives on. I'm about to tell you what it is so you can sing along. Fast it, and wouldn't let him touch a furry pie. Fast it, and he got some shrapnel lodged in his jab tie. Fast it, and a German sniper shot him in the cock. Fast it, and he found a lump on his left forelock. Fast it, when me nan died and she left him all alone. Fast it, and he let a bogus call her his own. Fast it, when the first black people moved into his street. Fast it, when arthritis meant he couldn't bleed his feet. Fuck sticks, mother's cut. Fuck sticks, don't think you've got a note from your mum. Now I'm quite happy with them fuck sticks, I'm going to give you a little cocky knees up and I'll do all on my own. Just like Chaz with a Dave's funeral. Fuck sticks, mother's cut. Fuck sticks. So every time I hear the word I start to reminisce. I'll suddenly taste Werther's and get a faint whiff of piss. So when someone annoys me or things get on my pip, I'll think of them only racist old cunt and really let it rip. When I miss an open goal in private side. When I lost my ovens after Nana died. When the teachers told me that I was no good. When the old bill caught me winking in the wood. When I'm having it off and I think of my old man. When little cunt skip marks down the pan. When some motherfucker pushes in a queue. When you get called short and really need a poo. When I came a tumbling off my BMX. When I split my frenulum while having sex. When some smart ass bastard gives me my comeuppance. When it's ages since I've seen a lady's tuppence. When there's no clean pants you have to wear your mums. When your bird won't let you fuck her up the bum. When you feel awkward and you don't know what to say. If you say fuck sticks, fuck sticks, fuck sticks, it makes everything okay. Fuck sticks, mother's cut. Fuck sticks. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Now, listen, I've got one song left before we do. Shut up, you cunt, right? Fucking booty, I've been up, this is £5 and I've been up here for about an hour and a quarter. You fucking try and get that kind of value over the Pleasance. Honestly, fucking booing, you bastards. Hard-hearted Scottish people, honestly. I know what's going to happen when you fucking get away from us, you'll make us have a passport to come up here, but you know. Can I get some kind of honorary fucking... Yeah? Right, well, there's people here that can obviously sort that out. Alright, so what I'm saying is I've got one song left before we do the climax of the whole evening, the Celebrity Not Seance. Right, don't get too excited, trust me. Now what I chose to do before doing the Celebrity Not Seance, I decided to do my saddest song in the whole world, just to bring the mood down, alright? This song is so fucking sad, there's a helpline in case you get affected by any issues. It's not its own helpline, I just got off EastEnders when Heather Trott died. And this is called Wanking Over a Pornographic Polaroid. Or Wanking Over a Pornographic Polaroid of an ex-girlfriend who died. When I was up the loft, I came across a box, which when I opened up stirred mixed emotions in my cock. It felt a little hard, it felt a little soft. The next thing that I know, I'm feeling sexy up the loft. So I unzip my fly, I pop out my jab tie, I have a little wink and I have a little cry. I'm making over a pornographic Polaroid of an ex-girlfriend who died.
It would be alright.
I really miss her, Jesus.
If you tell me a bit more about that photo, I might look it over.
Alright then, Jesus, I'll give it a go. The pic was very nude, she was completely in the nude. She's pulling it apart and she's doing something rude. She's got a hairy crutch, I miss her very much. So I'll take out my chat and I'll have a little touch. I'm making over a pornographic Polaroid of an ex-girlfriend who died. I'm making over a pornographic Polaroid of an ex-girlfriend who died. I'm feeling mixed emotions in my mind and in my knob. Thank you. Thank you. Right, I think that's a suitably somber mood. So we're going to have a little go now if everyone can. I'd like to say thank you all for coming out. I've been surprised to see how many people are here. Thank you. Thank you to those up there as well. Thank you. This ain't one of them things where I'm pretending like I want you to be quiet to be funny. I really want you to be quiet. Right. Then it starts nervous laughter. It's meant to be feeling quite awkward at this point. Now, if we're to call up the ghost of the dead celebrity Peter tonight, we need everyone to really concentrate. Each and every person in here tonight. Need you all to really focus. Because remember, a lot of times this doesn't even work. Alright? And it's just a big waste of time. Just bear that in mind. A lot of times it is just a waste of time. So, what I'd like you to do, I'm going to put on some mood music. Get us in the mood. When I say marvellous, you say marvellous. Marvellous! Marvellous! There's definitely something coming through. When I say how's about, you say that then. How's about? How's about? forgetting something. I have one more phrase that I can't remember, so when I say now then, you say now then again. Now then! Now then! No. No, that works. Listen, like I said, it doesn't always work, so I brought this along just in case it didn't. Now, what I'd like to say before I finish on this song is I'd like to say I was visited in the night by the ghost of Jimmy Savile a couple of years ago, and he said to me, Kunt, he said, I'd like you to write a song that explains my side of the story. And I said to him, I don't want to do that, I'll end up getting lynched. But then he said, you could put it to a really catchy melody. So even when people don't like it, they'll still wake up singing it the following day. So that's what I've done. Thank you for coming along. I'm going to leave you with this one. We tried. The other night, I suddenly awoke to the spectral shape of this ghostly bloke. He was floating above me, just there in midair. He had a shell suit on and a mop of blonde hair. He said,
"What is the jury? I returned from the grave to attempt to help my reputation to say."
He said,
now then, can you write me a song that explains what happens with those girls and my dog?"
I said, I'm not sure, I'll have to hear that explanation in case people think I'm a pedo by association. And this is what he told me, it was sexy kids, made Jimmy Savile do what he did. Those kids were consenting, his sheltered bottoms were tempting with his feelings for the sexy kids.
Now then, well then.
So Jimmy's ghost continued to maintain he'd done nothing wrong, and he tried to explain he had a cigar on his lips, and by that I don't mean that he was desperate to use the latrine. He said,
all that good work will now be forgot because of my club job for underage pot.
he said,
Sure enough, marathons and charity races offset my funking on teenage faces.
I said I'd write a song to get rid of his ghost. Then he told me one more time what bothered him most. It was sexy kids, made Jimmy Savile do what he did. He got them in his rolls and fingered their holes, then gave charity a load of quids. Jimmy Savile and the sexy kids.
Marvellous. Now, Edinburgh, don't tell your mother. Just keep it between us. And Cliff Richard is innocent.